Alright, for this next video I wanted to try this wood bleach. I found this the other day at Menards, Zinsser's wood bleach. I've got this awesome looking Iceman body, but these color lines are really killing any kind of thoughts I have around what color to stain it, and then that with kind of a weird limbo back. Other than painting it solid, which I really don't like to do, I'm trying to figure out what to do. So I want to try this wood bleach. The instructions are pretty simple. You start with solution A, get a sponge, wipe it on. For a hard wood like this, you let it sit for 10 minutes. Then you come back with solution B and wipe it on. So I've got 2 clean sponges. It says if you want lighter and lighter colors, you keep doing this. But we'll start with this today and see what happens. So we got solution A, clean sponge. So this is an outstanding top. You know, if it didn't have the color running through it, I would say it'd probably be a 5A master grade, blah blah blah, whatever someone wants to call it. This is a beautiful top. It's got a little bit of a chip out here. There's some breaking up of it. So I'd say this is pretty well soaked. It's got some real beautiful figure. We'll let this sit for 10 minutes. Gonna get my phone and hit start. We'll come back in 10 minutes. We'll see what this looks like. Alright, so that was 10 minutes. I got my new other sponge. Soak this. So we'll let this dry now. We'll come back and see what it looks like in about a half hour. So here we are about 25 minutes later since the first application. And I have to say it's a lot lighter. The streaks are lighter. The coloring is a little bit better. I'm definitely going to put a second coat on here in a second. But not bad considering how, I would say, yellow-greenish the wood was. But got to try and get these streaks out. Wood's looking pretty good. We'll come back in probably another 20 minutes and put another coat on. I'm going to try this on a darker wood here too. This is a nice piece of mahogany. I'm going to put some of this bleach down, let it sit for another 10 minutes. Alright, so here's part B. About 16, 17 minutes later. We'll let this dry now overnight and see what happens. Alright, so here we are 12 hours later on the piece of mahogany, and where I bleached versus where I didn't look significantly lighter. Really interesting product, especially with a darker wood like mahogany. How much it lightens. You know, I'd assume I'd get that same lighting with a walnut. So if you wanted to bleach a walnut, that might be a really weird, interesting look. And then here with the Iceman body, much lighter after 2 coats. Still, I'm seeing a little bit of like bleach spotting or something weird that I didn't see before. The streaks have definitely lightened up a lot. I think if I do one more coat, I'll have bleached out the streaks pretty well. But overall, you know, the wood bleach works pretty well. Pretty happy with it. Really interesting way of lighting up a top in terms of getting the color more even. Hopefully this will look outstanding once I'm done. But next I got to do is sand this off. It does definitely raise the grain. You can feel that here. Overall, I'd say I'm really happy with the results. Definitely just got to sand some of this down. You know, where I had some wormholes before, this got tore up a little bit, but I knew that was there. I knew that's over here. But pretty nice in terms of getting the coloring even. Pretty impressed with the results.